Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode. It's episode number 29 and today we are returning with a big triple header with our Terriers in 3 different competitions. And after 5 defeats in our last 7 games, I'm hoping for 3 wins out of 3. So let's get it to it today then. But of course to recap the last episode, I briefly touched on it there. 5 defeats in our last 7 and in the last episode we lost both of our games. We did manage to make 2 new signings to Huddersfield Town, a free agent centre half, an Italian, and also we signed a Marty on a pre-contract for next season as well. Absolute bargain, but despite the transfers being successful, the games were not. We lost back-to-back away against Southampton, first St Mary's, where they scored 2 goals basically in stoppage time. Fraser Forster, the goalkeeper, scored against us to equalise, and then Gelson Martins won it with virtually the final kick of the game. That was one of the most heartbreaking defeats of the series so far, and then somehow inexplicably lost 5-2 at home to Liverpool, where that's now 4 straight defeats at home as well. Not good at all, and they had 10 men for most of that game and still beat us by 5-2. Awful. So today, hoping to get the form sorted, we've got Oxford away at Cassam in the FA Cup third round. We've got the first leg of our Carabao Cup semi-final against West Bromwich Albion, and then we end with a game away from home at Turf Moor against Burnley. So lots to get through, let's get straight to it. And just before the first game today in the FA Cup third round, you can see that Joel Coleman's leaving come the end of the season. He's a 5th choice goalkeeper, so going for free, and that's totally fine with me. And also 2 scouting updates here on the second month's missions of these 2 scouts who are currently based in Nigeria and Netherlands respectively. Ian Kavanagh first has picked up Moses Fodio, could be quite decent, so we'll put him in our academy. Kelvin, his brother though, could be alright, but still not going to make the cut here. Benjamin Bakare, I'm loving the names here, he's not going to make it. Ophia could do, we'll take a look at him next month. Kingsley Owazi, definitely not though. Neither is Benedict Ophia. And Babi Yoro could be alright, so we'll keep a look at him after the next month's mission. And as for Keith Barr, currently based in the Netherlands, Jaden De Vries, hello son, 48 to 60 overall, with 76-94 potential. How many great goalkeepers are we getting out of the academy right now? Seriously, man, it's crazy. We'll put him in the academy though. Danny Bruin could be alright. Janssen could be okay, decent overall there. Potential's not the greatest though. Dijkstra could be alright. Vanden Meer could be alright. And Baka is going to go. So first game of today's episode, and it is indeed Oxford away at the Cassam Stadium in the FA Cup third round. With our form being really poor at the moment, I'm quite worried going into this game. There could be a potential cup set on the cards and a giant killing as well, but hopefully we'll get our form sorted today and get through to the next round with relative ease. I guess more than anything though, I'm hoping not for the FA Cup replay, because you guys know how much I hate those. And as for our team, well of course it's a much changed side as you would expect, and with the Carabao Cup first leg on Tuesday night in the semi-finals, I'm far more focused on that game. But our team is a 4-2-3-1. Rob Elliott in goal, but for a Malone, Turner and Collins, academy duo in the CB area. Tommy Smith the captain, and Jay Horn, Will Davis to the DMs. Andre Green on the left, Marcus Ellis on the right, Casey Palmer the attacking mid, and Mounier, what an opportunity, leading the line, got to score some goals in this one and show me he deserves a place back in the first team in the Premier League as well. Free kick 25 minutes in. Once again, same problems for Huddersfield, not starting games, but a chance here from a dead ball situation. Edwards will take it and whip it into the centre and look for Andre Green getting up, who heads it in, and there is our first goal with our first chance 25 minutes in. Andre Green, who I must say whenever he's in the team always seems to score. He had a great end of season last year. I said he deserves more minutes this season, and he certainly does. Heads in a free kick, 1-0 Terriers. Great delivery from Marcus Edwards, a good header by Green. Maybe the keeper should have stopped it, but we won't mind it if it finds the back of the net. 1-0 Terriers. We really needed that. Hemmings tackled by Turner. And now Malone through the gap. Lovely ball to it now. Hall. Can't pass through the first time. Can the second. Palmer. It's Hall. It's Jay Hall. It's Jay Hall. Oh, he stood with his save. I didn't want to pull the trigger first time because it was on the weaker right foot. Probably should have done though, because that should have been 2-0. Still 1-0 and a golden chance burn there. We're 15 minutes away from a win and a place in the 4th round. But Oxford are still in this game, and they have scored, but thankfully the flag is up for offside. We are bailed out by the Linos flag. Rothwell with a really nice finish past Rob Elliott. But I've got to be honest here, once again we have failed to impress. We may well hold on for the win in this game. He is indeed offside. But again, it's just not good enough from us really. We're not scoring enough goals, and we're just not going at teams. And I'm pretty sure we are going to see the game out, but this is not good enough by my standards. Not good enough at all. Ince on the ball though, turns one, gets himself inside, still Tom Ince on the ball. Nice movement and a really good finish as well. He comes off the bench and does wrap it up. Oxford 0, Huddersfield 2, 12 minutes to go. They just had a goal chalked off, but now we've put the dagger into them. Lovely moves by Ince, a really decent finish as well. Goalkeeper gets a touch, can't keep it out, 2-0. Put us in the act for the next round. Almost there. Can we add a third goal just before full time? Connor Chaplin. Oh, good save by Eastwood. And that should probably do it for the game as well. Tiandali back to Nelson. We're just waiting for the full time whistle to come any second now, and there it is. We hear it quite often from teams that are struggling in the Premier League. The Cup can be a nice welcome distraction for poor league form, and that right now is defining our season. Not playing well in the Premier League, but firing on all cylinders in the Cup. Carabao Cup semi-finals to come, and now through to the FA Cup fourth round as well. And after back-to-back losses, we really needed a win and a clean sheet as well, and that's what we got. A 2-0 scoreline. Oxford had a couple of chances, but really I felt we were largely in control for the vast majority of the game. They had a goal disallowed as well, of course, for offside, but again, I felt we were really in control of the game from start to finish, to be honest. And for man of the match, I've got to say, shared man of the match to me between our two centre-backs, Patrick Collins and Jamie Turner, 18 and 16 years old respectively, defending together for the first time, and I thought they were fantastic. A wall at the back helped us see out the clean sheet and helped us see out the win as well. Future's very bright for Huddersfield when you look at the youth players, man. So many stars developing here.
Well, the competition really coming to a boil now, of course, just 4 teams left, and the scene is set for a great game between 2 of them here. Which side will get through to the final? We'll find out very shortly, and it's live.
So, second of the 3 games today, all away, and diving straight into this one after the win over Oxford. It is West Brom away at the Hawthorns in the first leg of our Carabao Cup semi-final. We've already beaten these guys once before, that was at the Kirklees Stadium, so I'm hoping to beat them here at the Hawthorns as well, and take a commanding lead going into the second leg back at home. So I want some goals tonight, let's get a few and get the win as well. And I know we have been fielding quite weakened lineups in the earlier rounds of this competition, but now there's a chance of silverware. I'm not taking any chances. Strong lineup for this one, playing a 4-4-1-1. I saw a comment for that in the last episode when I asked for suggestions. We've got Hudson in goal, back for Sessegnon, to Ansby, Reyes, and Odubajo in defence, with Sisto on left, Ince on the right, and Billing and Moy in the centre around midfield. Vitinho is to Cam, and Moses leads the line tonight. Let's get this win. Come on, Huddersfield. Back-to-back wins for the first time in a while. Let's go get it. I'm starting to feel confident again with Huddersfield as well, which is really important. In recent weeks I've been all woe is me and feeling so frustrated and getting angry, but now starting to believe again. Billing to Vitinho, and Vitinho on the ball looking for some space, keeps on the ball, tries to get around his man, tackle, little drop to Aaron Moy, just over the bar. Fast start, come on, let's get a goal. We need one tonight. Sisto through towards Vitinho, holds it up well, might need some help here. He's got Moses running through, he finds him, it is Moses going through, Foster with the save, and Ince tries to turn the rebound, but Foster makes an amazing recovery save to prevent Tom Ince from making it 2-2. We're starting to look a real threat when going forward now, but we've got to take our chances. Come on! Started this game off well. We've been a better team in the first half, but still tied at 0-0. And I'm worried that despite the chance we've had, the goal is not going to come. It just seems to be a really familiar story at the moment. We create chances, but we just lack a real clinical finisher in this team. I want a 20-plus goal season striker guaranteed. I don't know who it's going to be though. Just someone, you know, I don't know who it needs to be, but someone needs to be a 20-plus a year goal-scoring striker in this team. As Ince is on the ball, and still Ince. It's a brilliant run by Tom Ince. Oh, he did everything right, but the finish, wonderful run once again from Tom Ince, but the finish just off target. Come on! Swansby, long ball to Vitinho, releasing Moses, and Moses around his man, could be through. It's Moses! Oh, executed perfectly. What a chip from Moses, and that might be the answer right there, because this guy continues his sensational debut season for the Terriers with a wonderful chip. 1-0 to Huddersfield. What a lovely goal. I mean, I just love Moses, man. I really, really do. He has been an amazing signing at £12.8 million. Takes it round his man Arribas, sees Foster come off his line and says, Benny boy, you're going to wish you didn't, because you need to backpedal, otherwise you're getting nowhere near it. Lovely little chip. Foster can't get there. Nestles into the back of the net. 1-0 Huddersfield. We need a goal, and we finally got one. May still be leading, but I want a second goal to wrap this win up here. Ince over the top towards his man, Moses. Flicks it through to Sisto. Down the left-hand side. Golden chance with Sisto. It's Sisto. He hasn't scored all season long, and that's changed now. That has changed now. Pione Sisto finally gets his first of the year and makes it West Brom 0, Huddersfield 2, and will wrap up a big first leg victory here at the Hawthorns. He hasn't scored all year long after an amazing debut year when he won Player of the Year. Finally, Sisto has found the back of the net. About time, bruv, seriously. As I see out this clean sheet, Moy through to Ince down the right hand side. Oh, lovely turn by Ince. And we'll play advantage there, referee. Odubajo on the ball, sends it inside with Tino. Moses, oh, can it come to Sisto? Yes, it can. Pione Sisto, bruv. What took you so long? I mean, seriously, bagging a brace, that's what you can do when you're fully focused on this team. Maybe the limelight got to him last year after playing so well, attracting interest and winning player of the season. Bags a brace, West Brom 0, Huddersfield 3. I wanted a first leg victory, I wanted some goals, and we've got both. What a performance. Well, I am delighted with that. 3-0 the final score, and after a horrendous run of form, back-to-back victories for the Terries as well. So pleased with these 2 wins here and 2 clean sheets as well. For Pione Sisto, I'm just relieved. Finally getting his first goals, bagging a brace. What a great game from him tonight. That was the Sisto of last season. Where has this Huddersfield team been for the past couple of months? 11 shots, 9 on target, 3 goals and 0 conceded. A really great display both on defence and on offence. And for the first time in God knows how long, Pione Sisto, without question, man the match. That really was the Sisto of old, and now he's finally got the monkey off his back. He's finally got his first goals of the season. Maybe now we're going to see him pick his form up and get back to his best. That was a great display and a brilliant win. And just for our third and final game against Burnley away at Turf Moor in the Premier League, a couple of transfer approaches here for Chris Löwe and Charlie Adam. Herenveen and Nottingham Forest respectively want to take 2 of our experienced players to their clubs on pre-contract. Adam said he was retiring come the end of the season, so don't know what's going on there. But as for the Löwe deal, I'm fine with him leaving. He's probably not going to get a contract anyway, so those 2 can go if they want. I don't mind. So third and final game today, getting through the games pretty quickly, or so it seems to me playing. And it's Burnley here away at Turf Moor. First of the Premier League games today, and our third and final away game as well. Burnley have got a really interesting team, 4-4-1-1 just like us, but they've got a couple of interesting German young talents in there. Tom Heaton in goal, back four of Bauer, Ben Mee the captain, Tylo Kehrer and Larola. Robbie Brady on the left, Kai Havertz on the right hand side of midfield, and the midfield duo is Jack Cork and Ayub. Ashley Barnes is the centre forward, supporting Muto leading the line. And whilst I know the top rated comment in the last episode was asking me to play a 5-3-2, due to winning the last game with the 4-4-1-1 and playing well, we're going to stick with it. A couple of changes from the window at the Hawthorns. Hudson's in goal, but for Sessignon to Ansby, Reyes and Odubajo. Sisto on the left, Kachunga on the right, Moy and Adam the CMs, Vitinho's our cam, and Moses once again leading the line. Let's make it 3 wins from 3. Come on, Huddersfield, our form's getting sorted. Let's have a big statement win here against an informed team. Ball by Jack Cork and a great chance here for Burnley to go in front, and they've done so. Oh my, is that an own goal? I think it is, you know. Well, there's 4 players trying to claim it. Robbie Brady, I think, was the guy in the centre, but Tuansby slid, and I think that's an own goal. Tuansby beat Brady to the ball. Hudson tried to kick it away, but instead couldn't get anywhere close to it, and that's an own goal. Our first goal conceded in the episode, and it's an own goal from Tuansby. Muto for Burnley, finding Kai Havertz, now back to Larola. Burnley have started this game off strong, already leading by 1. And looking for a second goal here just before the break. We've not got started as Barnes pokes it inside. Cork shot blocked straight to Muto, who makes it 2-0. And I tell you this right now, thank God we're playing so well in the Cups, because that is our escape from reality. And the reality is this: in the Premier League, we may be at the top half of the table, but we're all over the place. Come on, lads. Still time for us to get back in this game, but we need a goal right now, really. As Vitinho tries to find Kachunga and does down this right-hand side. And Kachunga to Moy. Gets it back off the Aussie. Great chance here. It's Kachunga. It's Kachunga. Oh! Way over the bar. Only clear-cut chance of the game. Finishing still isn't there for us this season. Nothing's gone right for us in this game. Nothing at all. Tuansby. Oh, God, no, no, no! Of course it will be two-handed to me as well. Nothing's gone right for us in this game. I tried to get the ball clear, but I turned into Chris Wood and said, there you go, mate. Take the ball, make it 3-0. Poor two-handed. I mean, do you know what I mean? It's one of those moments where, like, you're pushing backwards because you're trying to drag him back to mark up, but the ball comes to him unexpectedly, and he just turns into Wood because I'm still holding the left stick left. Honestly, man, poor two-handed. He's not even played badly. It's just there's been so much bad luck for him. And I mean, that is definitely the game now. 3-0. We've been awful today. I know Burnley are in form in the top 4, but this has been a terrible, terrible display. Can we get a consolation goal? Coutinho? No, just not worked for us today. Well, for the first time ever in one of my career mode seasons, we're not prioritising the league, we're prioritising the cups, and that is for sure. After this loss to Burnley by 3-0, it is now a staggering 6 defeats in our last 8 Premier League games. Thank God we are performing well in both the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup as well, because right now the Premier League is a competition where we are horrendously out of form and it doesn't look like changing. 3-0 the final score. I know that Burnley are in the top 4 and in really good form right now, but that was embarrassing. That was absolutely embarrassing. I know we were tired from Tuesday night as well, but no excuses. No excuses. So man of the match, I mean, it's difficult because all the Burnley players played well. All the Huddersfield players played rubbish. But man of the match, not too sure. Muto grabbed a goal. Chris Wood grabbed a goal off the bench as well. I thought Brady played well in this game, despite not getting a goal or an assist. I'll give it to the team. I thought the whole team played well, and we simply put were no match. So 3-0 the final score. Burnley's good form continues, but for us in the Premier League, seriously, man, I'm looking forward to the cup games because we are playing terrible in this competition. And so that will end today's episode of the Huddersfield Town career mode as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated, and they really help the channel out as well. There'll be a new episode of Club and Country tonight, but don't worry, guys, for those of you that are still really enjoying this series, it will still be posted daily, but that series will hopefully be coming every day as well, just in the evenings. But thanks for watching, though. Have a fantastic day. Much love to you all, and I'll tell you what, guys, the next episode, 5-3-2. Definitely in the Premier League games. We are just terrible at defending in the Premier League. Teams are picking us apart.